Alright, 2020 Legacy Football 6-box half case PYT number 16. This is the other half of the case that we started with 15. No veteran base cards in this one, no vet base. Zion blockchain. Dude, I don't know who's buying up blockchain cards, but I'd rather throw up. All right, no vet base, but all the rookies and inserts, parallels, autographs, all that good stuff goes, but no vet base. I will go through the rookies and inserts fairly quickly. I'll probably go a little bit slower on this first box, but then I'll start going through them pretty quickly. They will all ship, though. They will all ship. Well, I think the ones... Ooh, I took an extra insert there. I think the ones that they're doing right now are actual cards. That's what's confusing people is some of the blockchains, Joe Burrow, some of the blockchains are not physical cards and some of them are. Like the ones that you actually get in products are not physical cards, but some of the ones that you can buy off of the Panini website through those auctions that they run do have a physical card behind them. I don't know if all of them do or whatnot, but Von Miller to 150. That's what's confusing people is some of them are and some of them aren't. But I think if you kind of understand, like the ones inserted into like flawless, I think it was like flawless football or NT basketball, that kind of stuff. It's you don't get the physical card, but yeah, it is confusing as hell. Pinckney for the Falcons, rookie auto, Jared Pinckney. J.J. Watt to 199. Swift Chrome. Matthew to 75 for the Chiefs, mini. Joe Burrow under the lights chrome for the Bengals. Herbert, Chargers. J.K. Dobbins, number to 199 for the Ravens, orange. Stanley and Hamler. Chase Young. Michael Pittman Jr. Gold, 18 out of 25, Julio Jones for the Falcons. Mini. T. Higgins, Van Jefferson. Zadarius Smith, Number to 125, Green Bay. Yeah, just look up eBay. Number to 299, LT. Hasty and Jared Pinkney. The next filler is going to be a Bowman filler. Preston Williams for the Dolphins, number to 150. Michael P. Ryan Chrome. C.D. Lamb. DeAndre Swift. Judy. Albert O. for the Broncos. Miles Sanders to 299. Hasty, Terrell Davis, Mini, Henderson, and Keyshawn Vaughn. McCoy, number to 299. Akuda, J.K. Dobbins Chrome. Kinlaw, Cam Akers. Tiki Barber, number to 100 for the Giants. Joe Reed and Joe Burrow. A.J. Dillon. I don't remember A.J. Dillon either. What team's A.J. Dillon? A.J. Dillon, rookie autograph. Drew Lock to 100, Broncos. Chase Young, Chrome, nice. Fromm and Patman. Denzel Mims, 14 out of 100, Mini. Ruggs and McKinney. Jordan Love and Colin Johnson. Packers. Thanks, guys. Packers on the A.J. Dillon. Years of practice. Years of practice, right? Stanley for the Vikings, number to 299. Hunter Bryant Chrome. Mini Derrick Henry, number to 100 for the Tennessee Titans. Mini. DeAndre Swift, 75 out of 99. Detroit Lions. Lions in this one going out to Kyle W. Orange to 199, Jacoby. Isaiah Simmons. Pat Tillman, mini, not numbered. Colin Johnson, CJ Henderson. Number to 100, Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. Henry Ruggs Chrome. Justin Herbert. Xavier McKinney for the Giants. Yeah, that's his second DeAndre, or the second DeAndre Swift. Josh Allen to 50 for the Bills. Jalen Hurts. T. Higgins, Van Jefferson. Jonathan Taylor and Tyler Johnson. Pull a... No way, Zach. You probably weren't even going into work anyways. Wife will slap you upside the head. Von Miller to 199 orange. Zadarius Smith, 12 out of 25 mini for the Packers. Cam Akers, number to 399 RPA. A little bit of peeling on the back there too. There's a lot of these actually have that. Rams going out to Michael T. Cam Akers, RPA. Lipscomb to 150 yellow. Stanley for the Vikings to 199 orange. Cam Akers and Jeff Okudah rookies. Pinckney Chrome. Joe Burrow. Kinlaw. Tom Brady to 50. Patriots. Tua. CJ Henderson rookie autograph. What team CJ Henderson? Nice, Chris Frank. What happened? What happened? Jaguars on that. CJ Henderson. Jacob. Chris Carson to 299. Drew Brees. Lynn Bowden Jr. and Justin Herbert. Well, you should be able to. So hold on. So right now, so he claimed he didn't get it. It shows awaiting delivery scan for 3 days. You should be able to like if you contact your unless he like filed a claim and you already lost or whatever. I don't know, but sometimes if it gets stuck like that, if you call your local post office and tell them what's going on, they might be able to call over to whatever center and try to see if they put like a kind of like a lost package alert on it, and they try to find it or some shit, and sometimes that pulls it up. Or like if it shows like eventually if it shows delivered or whatever, like if it shows delivered on there and they're claiming they didn't get it, then I mean that's not on you. It shows delivered. They're saying they didn't get it. That'd just be a call to eBay, and a lot of times what they just eat it. Like if the tracking says delivered and the customer says they didn't get it, there's no fault of yours, so eBay usually just kind of refunds the buyer and just eats it. But, so like, what's the scenario right now? Like, did you lose a case, or did you lose the case, or did they just file a case, or like what? Give me all the details. Like, what's the status of the case right now? How long is it been? It's been out for 7 days. It's been stuck in that same spot for 7 days. Hold on, give me all the details, and I'll tell you whether you're screwed or you might have a little bit of wiggle room to try to weasel your way out of it. Not really weasel your way out of it. Seems like you're the one getting fucking weaseled, but give me all the details, because sometimes you might be able to get to still be all right, but sometimes you might just get shit on and you might just be screwed. But Bowman filler coming up. All right, this was slipping out, so I'm going to set it right there. Okay, first up, Chandler Jones mini, not numbered. Sold it a week ago. Told wife to insure it. She said no, so shipped it anyway. Okay, so far. Okay. Gross Matos to 150. I think he might be Panthers. Anthony Gordon Chrome, Fromm, Patman. Gold Mini, Lynn Bowden Jr. for the Raiders, 21 out of 25. It's a freaking gnat in here. Yeah, sometimes, I'm going to let you finish your giving me all the details, but sometimes, like if a package is stuck somewhere and like there's been no movement for, however many days, say 7 days or something. Albert O for the Broncos autograph. Sometimes it's worked. Like if I don't really know the post office too much since I moved, but the post office I used to deal with all the time, I love those people over there. I wish I guess I can build that relationship with this post office, but still, they knew me pretty well. So if I had a problem and I go in there or I call them, they would, call over to whatever distribution center or whatever the package was stuck at, and they put some sort of like alert on it, like a missing package alert. Isaiah Simmons for the Cardinals, 100 chrome. They put like some sort of alert on the package, and usually 9 times out of 10 that would pick it up, and then all of a sudden the next day or maybe 2 days later you'll see on the tracking the package is starting to move, and then the following day it's delivered. And all it took was to stop in there and just say something to them. But sold it Thursday over 4th of July, so it took till Monday. Went all the way on tracking to the mailbox, then said awaiting delivery scan. I've never seen that status and assume I'm fucked. Yeah, it seems like it was on the truck. They probably either it's still in the truck for whatever reason and they didn't scan it, or most likely they delivered it but they didn't scan it when they put it in his mailbox. That's something you definitely want to bring up with the post office. You might even be able to call his post office, or his or hers, whatever. You might be able to call the buyer's post office. Like if you figure out what is the closest post office to them, KJ Hill to 299. Call their post office, let them know the scenario, and then they might even reach out to the driver, and he might say, yeah, I delivered it, or no, it's still in the truck for XYZ reason. Yeah, they can GPS the package. Yeah, if you call, definitely call USPS. For sure, call USPS. Yeah, they can GPS the package. I know one guy, there's a package that I shipped out, and it ended up going to like a house 2 doors down. And upon, reaching out to the post office, they were able to GPS, because it said it was delivered, but the guy's like, I never fucking got the package. I'm like, well, man, it says delivered. I don't know. But upon reaching out to the post office, they GPSed it, and the mail guy actually delivered it 2 houses down. Even it says delivered or whatever, but they delivered it 2 houses down. They were able to GPS it and able to retrieve the package back. Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts, rookie autograph. Yeah, so you definitely want to call them, see if they can GPS it to figure out where the package is at right now, or where the package went. Oh my gosh. Tyler Lockett to 100. Tua under the lights chrome. Joe Burrow. 1 box left. Yeah. So that's, I've been shipping stuff for long enough. Ship out packages all the freaking time, man. I'm sure I haven't heard of all the stories or been in all the, seen all the different scenarios that can happen, because there's some crazy stuff that can happen with the post office. But I've seen enough to kind of understand. I think, if he's saying he didn't get it and they're saying it's like a waiting delivery scan or something, either he knows that, 'cause sometimes, unfortunately, people will, most people are good. Unfortunately, there's some bad apples. And some people know the system, so if he actually did get it delivered but he sees on the tracking that it says awaiting delivery still. You know, unfortunately, they can use that to their advantage and claim, oh, well, I never got it, because they know the tracking. But if you call the post office and do all that, you should be able to get it squared up. Or he is a good guy, they ended up not shipping it or shipped it to the wrong place for whatever reason, then they should be able to GPS it and figure it out. Either way, you should be able to get that figured out. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of legwork on you, but yeah, unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit of work on your end calling over there, but I would definitely call them. I would call, I don't know if, I mean, you can call your local post office, but they're really not going to be able to help you too much, I don't think. I would try to figure out what is the post office to him and try to reach out to them. That's what I would try to do. Well, if that's the case, then they'll GPS it, and then once they see that the guy actually did deliver the package, they'll mark it as delivered, and then he's shit out of luck on eBay. Yeah, this seems unlikely. I think for, you know, whatever reason, the guy probably delivered it. He probably delivered it and forgot to scan it, or for whatever reason, it's still on the truck, which seems unlikely too, but could happen. It's still on the truck, and for whatever reason, they haven't delivered it yet. You know, who knows? There's could be a plethora of scenarios that could play out that could cause that, but I think it'll take a little bit of legwork on your end, but you should be able to get this figured out. Nice for the Chargers. 5 out of 10. Justin Herbert, who had the Chargers. Jacob, see, there you go, Jacob. A little bit of karma coming your way. Yeah, and I would do anything over, don't they make you do, like, if it's over a certain amount, they have to do signature required? Don't they still do that? Well, I think he said, Tim, it's been 3 days. It's been stuck like that for 3 days. Well, yeah. It's either, I forget how much it is, but there is, if it's a certain amount, I forget what the threshold is, but eBay, if you ship it through eBay, not like you shipped it at the post office and then you input the information into eBay, if you ship it through eBay, they make you get Travis Kelce to 100, they make you get signature required. And I would say anything over, I mean, it depends on how much risk you want to take. Everybody's different, but I would say probably a good rule of thumb would be something like anything over $500 or so, put signature required, or maybe your risk tolerance is lower than that. Maybe you want to go every couple $100, you throw it on there, but I'll definitely look into that. Henry Ruggs, 103 out of 199 RPA. Ruggs the third. Either way, I would definitely call the post office. I don't think you're shit out of luck, man. I think it's only been a couple days anyways. Did he open up a case, or is he just claiming it right now that he didn't get it, or did he already open up a case? Cunningham to 299. Here's the shitty thing about it, right? You shipped it. It's on the post office to get it there. You paid the post office to do you a service to get the package there. They did not, but unfortunately, it's still on you because the buyer didn't receive their item. I know, like I said, you should be able to get this figured out, but I'm just saying, like, just playing the scenario out that it's just Joe Montana Mini. It's just crappy, you know what I mean? I hate that. It's like, I paid you to perform a service. You didn't perform your service that you were supposed to do. That's the post office. But yeah, I would say, like I said, I don't think you're shit out of luck. Aaron Jones to $299. I don't think you're shit out of luck. I think you got a little bit of leg work that you got to do. You got to put in some leg work and call and put in a little bit of time, but you should be able to get yourself out of this little pickle here. Van Jefferson, Chase Young. 250 in freaking points, so we'll random those off the end. 250 in points. Brian Edwards, Raiders, number to 150. Claypool and Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, I was born at night, but not last night, sucker. Yeah, get after him. Yeah. Alright, so we'll random off those points here in just a second. And then we'll recap it. And then we're going, I'm going to do a double Bowman, it looks like. Yeah, whatever it is, there is a limit for, like, if you do the shipping through PayPal, or through, through eBay, over a certain threshold, they make you put signature required on it. Yeah, I wouldn't. I put insurance on packages. I requested to put insurance on packages. People, like that I'm sending people or whatever. So like I'm not totally against insurance, but I will say like insurance. It's just the post office insurance is really not the best. I would say your best way to protect yourself on packages is definitely signature required. If they got to sign for it, then once they sign for it, then that's on them. You know what I mean? I would say the best way to protect yourself with packages is a signature required, which is cheaper than insurance. $250. I don't know. I think we have. Sorry, Zach. Got some base. I think we have, though. We really haven't hit a whole lot. All right, top spot gets the points. Top spot gets the points on 5. 3 and a 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. Andre. I forgot about that. Yeah, they're really not doing signature required. Yeah, but they can do that with anything. They could do that without the signature required. And if they do that, insurance isn't going to help you anyways either. There's nothing you can do to protect yourself from that. Uh-oh, baby's going wild. There's nothing you can protect yourself on the what was in the package isn't what I bought. It was something else. That's sort of bullshit that people try to do to scam people. There's nothing you can do to protect yourself. That's just a shitty thing to do to somebody. Sorry guys, seems like the baby's not doing too well tonight, so probably hear a little bit of crying in the background there. Seems like it's one of those nights. It's actually been doing pretty good. Hasn't really been crying at night lately. that's crazy, Tim. That is crazy. All right, we got Justin Herbert, pink ice to 10. Lynn Bowden Jr., Zadarius Smith mini, Derrick Henry, Denzel Mims, Matthew, and Jones, Julio Jones. On numbered mini cards. We got Henry Ruggs RPA, Michael Pittman Jr., Albert O, CJ Henderson. Got a Cam Akers RPA for the Rams, Xavier McKinney, DeAndre Swift double patch autograph, AJ Dillon. Another Albert O for the Broncos, Zadarius Smith, and Jared Pinkney for the Falcons. 2020 Legacy Football half case number 16. Thanks, guys.